What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to be talking about the bearish divergence on Bitcoin. So let's get right into this. Before we get going, today is going to be a little bit more laid back and different. I'm not at my desktop right now, so we're going to be looking at most of this on my laptop. But it should still work completely fine. You guys will be able to see what's going on here with Bitcoin. And you're going to want to make sure to stay clear until the end of this video because I'm hosting a free online training, webinar style, this weekend. And I just want to make sure that you guys are aware of that so you can get seated for the webinar. But yeah, so let's get into Bitcoin first. Let me just kind of switch the camera angle here for you guys. Alright. So, I have Bitcoin open on the 12-hour candlesticks, and as you can see, this is the Bitfinex chart. And we do have prices making a high right here, and then prices going in for a higher high right here. And then on the MACD, we have prices hitting a high and going for a higher low. So that's standard bearish divergence. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if on the short term we see a little bit of a drop. And the real kind of zone here is about 5,000 per coin. That the next kind of support area would be before we could push higher here on Bitcoin. Now, of course, if horizontal resistance gets broken above at around, let's see what is that level. It's about 5,700. Yeah, that's the 5,700 level. If the 5,700 level breaks right here, if we get above that, we're likely to push higher in this move. But currently that divergence is pretty strong, and we are overbought on the stochastic RSI. So I've seen this kind of setup previously before, but overall this is still a very, very nice angle. Let me grab this tool right here. Right here we have a very, very nice angle that we're growing at. This is a sustainable growth curve, essentially. This isn't too steep by any means, so I suspect that growth curve to continue on the upside and for us to keep that steady growth. But like I said, a little bit of a drop from that divergence could easily be expected here. Now, when it comes to this short-term price action, short-term movement like this, people are always wondering, should you be selling, what you should be doing on the short term? And it really all depends on what strategies you're doing. I personally like to focus on big picture investing and then short-term swing trades on the 4 and the 12-hour. And one of the swing trades that I played, I actually went long when Bitcoin was down here. I'll show you on the screen again. The angle's a little funny. I apologize, you guys. I could do on my desktop computer, but this is all we're going to be able to do today. We'll get another video with the desktop incoming soon, and the webinar is going to be all with the desktop on the computer. So, but yeah, you guys, this right here, I played a swing trade right here. I entered Bitcoin on this kind of support line. I'll just take a here we go. I'll just take the brush tool right here. I entered right here on Bitcoin, right? And so I played a swing trade up to this level here. That horizontal kind of line that I drew right there. So I got in down there, rode it all the way up and took profits right there. So I'm already out of that position. I done deal, got my profits, took my trade. The market is going a little bit higher than my target, but that doesn't matter to me because I made a target that I knew had a high probability of being reached, and a little bit of overshoot and undershoot can happen, and overshoot's more common because I play high probability targets. But that's an example of me getting in on the market in a dip and then getting out on a pump on these smaller time frames like the 12 and the 4 hour, and then just letting the market do its thing. If the market drops again anywhere near that upward trending line, that red one that we drew on the bottom right here, then we'll get back in on a position and we'll ride another swing trade to a new high. And in the big picture, like if you drop all the way, or increase time frames, not drop time frames, all the way up to like the 1 week or the 3 day or the daily, that's when you're doing more of an investing strategy where you want to buy if price falls and just accumulate those prices and then sell multiple years down the road, or 6 to 8 months down the road, a long period of time in the future when prices have plenty of time to go up, because those bigger cycles, they have to round clear out. It's like kind of like a cup shape, right? And so when you're buying, you're investing as the prices drop, and make that bowl, that cup formation. And in the bottom of that bowl is when you have the highest financial opportunity. You want to be taking the most positions there, and then as it rounds back up and starts to break price action, even shoot for new all-time highs, that's when you can start to take your investing and take it out. So that's the way that I look at the market. It works the best that way. And I'm going to be going into detail of how to trade these strategies on this free webinar and talking about my top 3 secrets for trading and investing in the cryptocurrency markets. So it's going to be really awesome. There's actually 3 webinars, and all of them are going to be completely free training webinars. You don't have to tune into all of them if you don't, or if you can't, or if you don't have time, but I highly recommend tuning into the first one and the last one, because we're going to be going over a lot of really, really good content there and giving away free quality information on trading and investing in the crypto markets. I know I didn't make any videos last week, but you guys, it's because I'm kind of reorienting, making some changes, focusing more on VIP content and doing these webinar trainings for now. Kind of got a little bit burnt out on making videos, and I know if you've watched any other YouTubers, you've probably seen people get kind of burnt out from YouTube. It can be a very high energy thing to make a YouTube video like that. So reorienting, focusing some of my goals onto the paid content, but aside from that, doing these free webinars to train people and get them interested in crypto and get you guys profiting. So make sure that you guys click the link in the description box. There is limited seating. I have posted this on my Facebook and my Twitter already, and I've just been filling up like notification after notification of people getting in on the webinar. So there's going to be a lot of people tuning in, but it is limited seating, so you're going to want to do this quick. I don't know if when you're watching this, if there'll be a slot left. So go ahead and try, check it and see. But I really look forward to seeing you guys on Friday in the webinar and teaching you guys some great content. And I hope that you guys have been staying profitable in the markets and got a little bit of perspective on kind of the way that I look at it and how I manage my entries and exits today on that 4 hour and that 12 hour time frame. So I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this content, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, stay profitable out there.